DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, it's Monday, and Monday is tag day. I've just finished doing Jasmine's 5 question tag, and I'll be coming now to Dave Nicholson's last Saturday 7 question tag. Hi, Dave. Hope that you are well, and let's just get right into it. Okay. Question 1. What is the one thing that you absolutely detest but use anyway? Oh, goodness. What could that be? I'm stumped on that one. That I absolutely detest but use anyway. Huh. I know that there was. I'm trying to think now. There was a time. Oh yeah. Well, when I used to work, it's not actual now, but it was like when I used to work, for example, in laboratories or things like that. There were apparatus that I had to use that you knew were toxic, and that if you didn't use them correctly, you could poison yourself. And but I had to use them because it was part of the procedure. Uh, that was it. One of them. Um, could it be? Let me see. What else would I absolutely have to use? But well, if you've ever commuted, and if ever you've commuted I was going to say in the high in the at the time where there's usually lots of commuters. So, for example, I've commuted on trains, trams, and buses. But if you have to commute, on a bus at certain times, and you are packed like this, and there's just no way that you can get around it, you will detest it, but you have to do it anyway. Um, Especially if you're at the main traffic hours. I mean, that's yeah. I guess that could be something, but it's not a satisfying answer as far as I'm concerned. Okay, question 2. Which day do you consider as the beginning of the week, Sunday or Monday? That's amusing because that is actually it's a North America versus Europe type of question. Now, in North America, it's very standard. The first day of the week is Sunday. You look at any North American calendar, and the first day of the week, and even in your online calendars, you choose what's the first day of the week, and it's always Sunday. But if you're working here in Europe, the first day of the week is Monday, and you have. I remember having to change because you kind of get used to it. You got a calendar, and like which slot is like the third day. Well, the third day would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday if you're in North America. But you go to that same slot and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, and all of a sudden, like you get confused with certain things. And if you work in certain business companies do business in a certain way, they count the weeks. And I know, like, sometimes you will end up. It doesn't happen often, but you can have situations where you're not starting the week on the same day, and like all of a sudden there's a bit of a confusion. You're like on week whatever, and it's because they're counting it. One is counting starting from Sunday, so you're starting the next week, and somebody's counting on Monday, so you're already in the next week. So it could be like, for example, week 7 is for one person, but it's already the beginning of week 8 for somebody else. And I have seen confusions like that between North America and Europe. But for me, it always was Sunday, but I had to move over to Monday, so to put it, because of my work conditions. But yeah, I mean, it's also part of the Christian tradition, like Sunday is the first day of the week and so on. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I've answered on that one. That was question 2. Question 3. Um, Suppose a genie granted you a wish. What would it be? Okay. Well, first off, it'd be nice if they were genies. Um, I remember Barbara Eden was a genie that I would have liked to have had as a wish when I was a young boy, but that's another time, another thing of talking about. If there was a genie, uh, what would it be? And usually, actually, when you have a genie, you can't wish for multiple wishes. If you remember that, it's like 3 wishes, and you can't wish for having another wish. So, just like that. You know what? I think I'd like to wish good health, prosperity, and I was going to say that all my children, grandchildren, and their descendants would be healthy, prosper, and believing Christians. Yeah. So yeah, that would be my wish. Yeah, I guess that would be it. Okay. Now that was question 3. Question 4. If you could meet any historical figure or mythical creature, who would it be? Huh. Even though I'm not American, um, one person that always comes out in many, many wisdom books, or I say books of wisdom, I should say it that way, because wisdom books are something else. Books of wisdom would be Abraham Lincoln, the person who went through that. You know something? I often wonder, because I mean, we look at what Abraham Lincoln went through, and I know there's a lot of today's cancel culture is really trying to poo-poo on him. But anyway, let's not get into that. But I wonder how Abraham Lincoln would react in today's world. It would be interesting. Yeah, I think I would like to meet him and have the time to really talk with him, not just meet him and shake his hand. Have a real chat. Yeah. Question 5. If you had to turn all your clothes colors into one, which color would it be? Probably a dark blue. A dark blue that's almost black, I guess. You know something? I don't really put much stock to that. I guess it would be something that wouldn't show dirty as much, as a lighter color or something like that. There's not much that I can say to that question, actually. Question 6. If you could have a superpower of any of the comic book characters, what would it be? So I guess it's a superpower of some of the comic book characters and not be a comic book character. I guess it would be flying. I wouldn't mind being able to fly. It would be really cool. I guess, though, being able to fly would mean that I'd have to have the possibility of not freezing, because if I was flying way up there, and I'd probably get really cold. So I don't know if I'd have to fly with wings or if I could fly just like Superman, but something like that. I guess so, yeah. And question 7, which as far as I'm concerned goes in the same direction. If given a chance, which animal/bird trait would you like to include in humans? Well, that would be it. It would be the same thing. The possibility of flying. So again, I guess if you're a bird trait, that means you would have to have wings, wouldn't you? So I suppose something like that. It would make us. It would make us really, independent on a lot of travel considerations and so on. Yeah, I guess that would be it. So yes, I've spoken long enough. That's the 7 questions. So that was an interesting and challenging tag at times. So I'm coming up to 10 minutes. I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.